In today's society, it's so easy to just kind of get caught up in the bullshit that the social media feeds us in day to day. Sometimes even when you might feel that, okay, you're doing a good job, you're working towards what you want to build, and you might feel happier, etc. Sometimes even I get caught up, seeing other people online, how somebody's reaching 100K a month, somebody just reached this, they bought their house and all of these things. And then you subconsciously start to compare yourself to all of these people, which automatically affects your motivation, your overall mood, and the next thing you know, you don't have the energy to do anything. So I constantly try to remind myself that everybody's timeline is different, and whatever you do in life, it has its own time until it arrives at you. Same thing goes even before you want to start working for a job. Like I would see all of these companies where they would showcase, oh, healthy environment, we're so happy, we are hosting events or happy gatherings, and just overall everyone is having such a good time. But then when I actually started working for that company, I saw that it was completely opposite to what they were portraying in social media. The other day I also saw some guy that was promoting his course and his community, and I reached out to this person and I had a couple of questions that I felt like they needed to be addressed, because I kind of viewed them like red flags. There was no social proof, or just the overall structure, it was kind of, I don't know, it just was raising a couple of questions. It seemed like a good opportunity, but sometimes things are just too good to be true, and it's all about how people market this stuff to make you enter and buy these things. When I started asking these questions, he stopped responding to me, and I never ended up joining his community, which shows again that the things that we might see in social media, if there's not concrete proof, or you're not able to find that it's actually legit, or the environment is good where you're about to enter, then it just leads me to believe that it's not genuine, it's not legit, and they're just lying to people. So that's why I constantly remind myself that everything that you see in social media is not 100% real. You have to be really cautious of these things because we're surrounded by it. And when we live in a digital world like that, of course, there's going to be a mixture of anything. So I constantly try to remind myself that I need to be cautious of these things and just look for valuable stuff and be careful to not fall into the fake stuff and just kind of waste your time and even your money. And also the last thing that I try to do is just to not compare myself to others, because you see anything in social media, and most of the stuff that you see, how everyone is living their perfect life and they're achieving XYZ, most of the time might not be true. And even if they are, everybody's timeline is different, so just focus on your goals, keep working towards them. At least for me, like that's how I find happiness, when I'm actually being productive and getting things done.